people have learned to do. So, yeah. Other comments or questions? So for those of you who are completing next week, it would be, flashlight, self-compassion, and letter to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who aren't, you can stretch it out and do that later. And then next week for us will be, kind of a final debrief, what happened this past week, but also like what worked well for you about this whole process, what didn't work well for you about the whole process, and maybe some celebration. Like, if you think back to the fall, when really most of you, and I think Amy might be the exception, and Judy, but didn't have a practice, and you've developed a practice, and you've learned how to share it with other people. I mean, that's a lot of territory to have covered. And doing it in a way that's meaningful to them and meaningful to you in your day-to-day life. So I think we should celebrate.
Yeah.
Happy hour.
Mindful martini.
Yeah. There you go. Like it.
The tennis match that day afterwards. So no, that's okay.
So just in terms of next week, any questions? And I think one question that I know I'm going to have for you is when you look towards next year, knowing that you have a full year, what do you think you are going to use? What do you think you're not going to use? How do you think it's going to work for you? What concerns do you have about that for next year? And it's always fair game to say, this was fun, and next year's a new year, and I'm not promising anything, but just starting to ponder about, because it is different, right, to start in the fall, and to know that you're going to start from the beginning in the fall, and you have more space, you don't feel like you're trying to cram everything in 10 weeks, especially for the classroom teachers, I think it leaves you more options, you could just space things out over the year and stuff like that.
You said there's a link for the kids to complete?
A link? No, we're just gonna do letters to a friend.
Okay.
And I thought about and I'm open to what people think about it. I thought about putting something up on SurveyMonkey or something so that we would have it. But A, I don't know that we'd get the kids to actually do it. And B, it has the advantage of being anonymous.
English class.
What?
Do it in English?
English class always has to field all the surveys because all the students are enrolled in English.
But B, it does feel a little impersonal, but the other piece of it, then that has pluses and minuses in terms of them feeling like it's really anonymous. And it's all stored in one place, so we're not going to lose anybody's letters. But, so we could, but I don't know that we're going to pull, for PE, I don't know that we're going to pull it off before next week, and that's definitely the highest volume. So, but that's something we could look at for next year as well.
Yeah, we did a paper one. There's lots to go through. Lots and lots and lots. But it will be in.
Yeah.
It'll be that.
And probably for when we meet with Wynn, I would, just for simplicity, I would probably divide them into 3 stacks, positive, neutral, and negative, just so that we have a general feel of what the overall experience was.
Yeah, I might write period after they leave period numbers on them too, just so we kind of know what period that one came
Right,
out
I
of.
think period numbers is fine, but we do want to keep them anonymous. And
Yeah.
we could probably do
I'll do that
period numbers.
after.
Well, no, I was thinking, because
Oh.
remember I told you I'm super lazy. So, when you're, if you're gonna copy something and hand it out, copy 30 with period 1
I
or,
see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Should we copy that thing or just put Expense, do we care?
Use
I mean,
different colors for different periods.
do what?
Ooh, that's a good
Colors.
idea.
Colors.
Oh, different
Different
colors?
colors.
So
Yeah.
yellow is second period.
I was thinking I was just gonna give them a blank paper to
Just be blank
save the
colored paper.
copy charge, but I don't know if that makes any difference.
Blank
And
colored paper.
blank colored paper, and then just put the two questions print
yellow.
on the board.
Page red.
That's what I think I'll do, the
Or
letter
you can also
different.
just have the kids write down the period number at the top.
Right, but don't, my only point is,
Because they want
don't
it to
make
be
more
enough.
work for you.
Okay, so I'll just, do you guys have colored paper down on PE, or I have to go up there? Okay.
I can go get some this
Yeah.
No, it's okay, yeah.
Okay, should we sit for just a minute? And then we can help Bianca put her.
Oh, it's easy. It's nothing compared to all the desks for last
Flashing one?
Don't mind.
Just touch the flashing.